Hi, how are you? I'm Frank. Welcome to my channel, and today's video make pumpkin congee and saute pork belly with salty spicy radish. Let's start it. Here's the ingredient that we need for the saute pork belly with salty spicy radish. Of course, some pork belly, and then one small pack of salty spicy radish, some scallions, garlic, and a couple pieces of ginger. Here's the ingredient that we need for the pumpkin congee, and some pumpkins. I already diced them up. 1 cup of rice. You can use any kind of rice. Some green onion. I already diced it up also. And also 6 cups of water. I have 6 cups of water here, and I already bring it to boil. Now we can put the rice in. I already raised the rice for a couple of times. And there's a many way to make congee. Some people like it taste a little bit texture of the rice on former side, and some like the creaminess of it. And today I'm doing a quick congee, so it's only take 30 minutes or so. So the taste, the texture of the rice is a little bit on the former side, not as creamy as the one you boil for a long time. And we also can put the pumpkin in together for now, and then just close the lid and bring it to boil. Okay, now the rice is in boil. As you can see, when the rice is in boil, it creates a lot of scum, the white bubble. If you close the lid entirely, those scum gonna overrun the pot and flow it outside, as you can see here. And again, close the lid, and then you see. Just wait for a while, and you see, if you close the lid entirely, those scum gonna overrun the pot. So what we normally do is not close the lid of the pot entirely. Let a little gap so the air can escape, so those scum will not build up within the pot. And also, every 5 to 10 minutes you have to come back and check if there any rice sticking on the bottom of the pot. If it's so, it's gonna burn them from the bottom. So we're gonna use to scrape up the bottom of the pot a little bit. As the rice gets creamier, it's easier to get burned from the bottom. So as the rice gets creamier, and then we have to stir it more frequently. Okay, as the congee are cooking now, we can start sauteing the pork belly. Because it is a pork belly that contains a lot of fat, so we only put a tiny bit of oil, and then we can pan-sear the pork belly and bring the fat out for pork belly, and then use the fat to cook the dish. Just pan-sear the pork belly like you cooking pumpkin. Let the fat come out from one side, then we flip it to the other side. Why we were cooking pork belly with the congee? Because pork belly is fatty, have a lot of taste in itself, and the congee is kind of light. So something light, matte, fatty, spicy, one with a very strong flavor and one with very light flavor that can go along with everything. So it would be a good mix for them. Okay, after pan-sear the pork belly a little bit, now we can put the ginger and garlic in. And just give them a couple tours. Cook them a little bit more. Let the fat come out and cook through the meat, because the spicy radish is already cooked. So all we need is basically just put it in and make it hot. So we want it cooked through the meat like 90% or 95% for now. And we're actually gonna take some of the oil away because that's too fatty. So we're gonna use a bounty and then just suck some of the oil away. as we can see, the pork is cooked through now. We can put the salty spicy radish in, and also with the scallion, because the spicy radish is already cooked, so we really don't need to cook it for a long time. We just need to mix it up, and for the taste, we only add a little bit of soy sauce in, because the radish is really salty and spicy, so we really don't need a lot of flavor in there. And now we add a little bit of soy sauce to basically just give the pork a little bit of flavor. And here we have it, sauteed pork belly with salty spicy radish. I wish you were here. It smells so good, the pork belly and the scallions. It smells so good. And now we come back to the congee, and you can see the rice is not still very firm, the rice. So we want to cook it a little bit more. As like I said earlier, I meant to make a quick congee, not too creamy. So if you want it more creamy, you can cook it a little bit more time. And now here I'm almost done. I will give it another 10 minutes or so. Another 10 minutes, and it should be done. As the congee, I'm not putting any salt or anything. I just leave it like that. There's gonna be no taste. It's only the pumpkin taste. But we have the fatty pork belly, and it's a very salty, fatty, spicy pork belly. It's gonna be perfect to pair with the rice, with the congee. Here we have it, pumpkin congee, and look at the yellow color from the pumpkin and the green from the scallion. They look so good. As I said earlier, the total cooking time for this congee is around half hour. If you want a more creamy texture, then you can cook it longer, maybe an hour or two. In this congee, I didn't put any salt or anything to it, so the taste is only a little bit sweetness from the rice and the pumpkin itself, but it is perfect to pair with the sauteed pork belly with salty spicy radish, because it's fatty, spicy, and salty. They are perfect match. Okay, that's it for today's video. But if you want to learn more about how to make congee and the many different ways, you can leave a comment below, and I will try to make it in other different way, because congee is very popular in China, and they have many different ways to make congee, and it can pair with a lot of ingredients. So if you like my video, please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.